It's the Kid Fat Trail. Special shout out to KT and TV. You already know what the fuck it do, man. Gang shit, we out.
It's your boy Lil Durk. Shout out Killy.
Hey yo, what's up, man? It's your name is Cheeks. With my boy Killy. You already know representing that Bull Network, baby. You understand? We out here doing it. That motherfucking Black Wall Street barbershop.
Now say my name.
Josie Move.
Josie. Okay, say it again.
Josie Move.
Look at your man, grab him, say it to him. Tell him, I'm the reason niggas walk with guns. I'm the reason niggas pray at night. Hold up, I ain't say that right. I'm the reason niggas scared of guns. I'm the reason niggas die at night. I'm the reason your man's limping, I ain't slide him right. I should've killed him. Now hop your ass back in your place. I got that HK only that'll fracture your face. Whoa. Then throw the joint back on my waist, and dead affairs to jump back on the case. I'm trying to have a crack house on every block. I'm trying to have an extended clip in every Glock. I'm trying to have a brick in every pot. I'm trying to have a Bentley or better in every lot. And I'ma do it all illegal, all for my people. No, it's not Siegel. No, it's not SP. It's just me, Joe Murder from the LOB. My blue crew wild out on a sick hour with foreplay. Finger fucking them 6 hours. I hear them sabers will give you a golden shower. I'm dedicating this here to all you cowards. Block hugger number 1, Joseph.
Now we gon' shoot. Now we gon' shoot. 50 grand in one night. Cody got it on ice. She with me for the price. 2 pot, thug life. Full of that boo. Whole crew put up in coops. Now we gon' shoot. Know that we hoop. 50 grand in one night.
It's PD Pablo and Fantasia started the way. You know, they were straight from North Carolina. They both platinum artists. After them, you had North Click, Now City, MOS. They all had good record deals. You know, MOS had the Job Situation. Yep. North Click, Brolic World, Small World, and P had the DTP Situation. You know, people was getting deals. Then you had Troop 41. They caught the Job Situation. A couple artists. I'm skipping people, forgetting somebody. But then, you know, these are over the course of years, and then you go to artists like Colonel Loud and Luke Nasty. Shout out to Waleed and Others Records. They, you know, made top 5 on Billboard charts last year. 2 North Carolina artists. What state could say they had 2 artists, you know, on Billboard last year? So, and then the last 4 years, BET Award Cyphers is always somebody, multiple people represent North Carolina. So North Carolina has had the big stages along with Ninth Wonder, you know, dealing with Destiny's Child, Jay-Z. You got Lil Brother touring worldwide.
There's a whole lot of talent in North Carolina, man. I've been doing this music thing for a long time. But it only reaches NC. Most of the music from NC only reaches NC. So that's the only problem I see with NC hip-hop, trying to get, like, national acceptance of the music.
Shout out to the homie Crosstown Beezy. See you on BT Jams today. Salute my G. United, what up? Live fast, die young. Let's go. Yow! Mama worried every time that I'm not at home. Cause you know that for the city I be putting on. Little stick, couple keys on a xylophone. Watch a nigga singing like a microphone. Show my real one, they are not alone. They know that they gon' ride with the right or wrong. These haters soft and struggle on. And these pills that I'm selling ain't telling all. They thought that I was lost and I was full of north. Got locked up, got back out and back up. Now I got your wifey with her ass up, tongue out, titties up, acting up, catching up. Gave her back cause the bitch ain't bad enough. Ain't talking money if the money ain't added up. No need to be around me if the hunger for the cheese ain't even in my caliber. With me like abracadabra. Her boyfriend that lame, I can stand him. She said she won't fuck me on camera. I just met a plug out in Tampa. He tried to take my spot, it did not work. Spent snake vibes, then I seen a lot of thirst. I seen it in his eyes, so I shot first. He caught a chest shot, it could have been a lot worse. Yeah, no apologies for the outburst. She said she won't suck it till her mouth hurt. Cause I smell like money and look like work. A nigga melting off his fucking body if he wanna go to war. I got the juice in the sauce. I turn her into a corpse. Of course I'm taking the law. They said I'm off and taking no losses. Blame me, I carry a coffin. cause I got incredible offense. Activists on ice, we clapping ops on sight. Cause she with me, fuck the price. She said she wanna fuck a nigga all night. They love the gorgeous gangster. Getting to the money soon as I wake up. She want the lumberjack wood when she wake up. Yeah, cause she can tell that I'm weighed up. Act the penny when you ready, like a pull up in a Chevy, hanging out the window with that foe. Like what up with that shit from before? You ain't looking tough no more. Shake baby, stay pilot fly. Idolize nobody. Put blood on the dotted line. Make them fall in line if they out of line. Cause I don't work too hard for mine. Fuck boy, yeah.
J. Cole been grinding for a long time. I remember we used to do beat battles at the 506, and he used to come play his beats and whatnot, you know what I'm saying, for the battles we used to throw. He went out, he did his thing. Like, he went out there and got it. He got it from the mud, so I respect J. Cole so much. Rhapsody deserve it. Lord knows she went through some shit to get it. I ain't gonna get into detail what she had to go through, but she went through some shit. I ain't hating.
I respect Jay a whole lot because I watched him from the warm-up when he was, passing on CDs in Cross Creek Mall in Fayetteville to Friday Night Lights to, Sideline Story. So his grind, his whole movement is amazing. And he raps about what he lives, what he's experienced. So I have nothing but respect for him and the whole Dreamville movement he's created. As far as Rhapsody, she's dope. I mean, she has her own sound she developed over years. I think that what Knife has been able to do with her is amazing. That goes to show if you have a good machine behind you, anybody can pop.
I'm a huge J. Cole fan. He's one of my personal favorites in the game right now. I think he brings a lot of what's needed to the game right now. He brings a lot of lyrical content. He tells stories like the old artists did, but he can still blend in, the trendy hooks with it. Rhapsody, I feel like as a female artist, that's always positive for the game because we need more female rap artists. It's kind of been like only one at a time.
My people, J. Cole, good dude. I know him personally, and Rhapsody, I've met a couple times. I know Knife Wonder personally, so I support anything he part of. J. Cole, good money. He took his avenue and ran with it. One thing I like about J. Cole is, he mastered his lane. He does what he doesn't talk crazy street shit because he's not a crazy street nigga. Mm-hmm. So everything is just real honest with him, and he nice as fuck with the ball. Like, he nice. I got a little thing. I feel like he didn't look out for my homie Rain the way he should have when he got put on, when he had opportunity. But, Rain winning right now, so his time is coming right now, so he got money. Rain was a real big part of what J. Cole had going on at the time when he first started, so, and that man ain't even get a thank you or nothing like that.
Cole a titan, man, J. Cole definitely up there. I feel like his spot solidified. With Forest Hills, definitely you kind of have to put him up there at that level now with them elites, man. Everybody Kendrick called out in control, so to say. And Rhapsody, man, Rhapsody the truth. To be honest with you, my producer, Dark Keys, he actually put me on to her that she was from North Carolina. Like, I knew about her already. I'd been listening, but I had no idea she was from North Carolina. It was crazy. Like, I didn't even know she was, like, linked up with Knife or none of that. I just heard her before, like, through the Pandoras and shit like that. But her last joint, the Layla's Wisdom joint, definitely fire, man. Very slept on. I feel like it's not getting its just due right now.
I'm writing what God sent me, a portrait of a planet, spawn with me in a system of stars that aren't any. The God in me wouldn't let me not give you this. I send you this from the most strenuous. It's in your wrist like I'm cooking up something for everybody who want more. An encore presentation in the first round, I took the earth down, channeling ghost face. I used to cop a zip so I could smoke straight and sell dime bags out my folks' place. Damn, time passed but the smoke stayed, and niggas dreadlocking like a growth stage. Off the head rocking like cocaine, but never been a drug guy, a young bo that never had to untie, so I ain't gotta kill him with the gun lines. And still I'm relatable. Seeing Kane was never really able to freeze frame with a cause a nigga the dirtiest third eye. Rather burn lie. This is the scene where the nerds die. Pay attention, nigga.
It's water under the bridge and pain run a river of red through where I live. The same niggas living for bread and getting big, and I'm locked up living for bread and getting big. A top bunk mentality, fed to the kids, get booked and try to change beds for the bids is sick. They brainwashing when we ain't watching. Look at Mike Vick, trying to tell Colin run the same option. A plane dropping, chemicals on us while we stopping by the store. Had to get a pack of raws, but I be watching. Told cuz, and he ain't really buzzed with the topic. It's cool, I let it be and watched it fly through the projects. We dying in the process, my guess, but maybe I should digress. Some of the readers probably couldn't digest my point of view is a point at you in any direction. And ain't a writer you could buy that from. The ghost in the shell, I lack none. This is proof too. Switch styles like punchlines, one of my jutsus. No gang shit, just clicks all on my YouTube. And it's on title, a must if it's going right with a grace. But in the latter, let the fire escape. I awake without a clock, like I'm eyeing an eighth. I am great. Fuck all that other shit, you can't check it. No disrespecting, you can kill it, but it ain't the same weapon.
I mean, the same route for any other state, you know, good music in the bag. You know, it took me a long time to figure that out, but, you know, great music gets you to a level. Great music always speaks for itself, but then it's the machine behind the great music. So if you're not the machine yourself, you gotta be surrounded by people who do their job well.
First off, make a banger. Like, I don't care whoever say music dumbed down, whatever, whoever is not hip hop in their eyes. I tell you this, the song might not be the best lyrical joint, but it's a banger. I don't care who it is. I ain't heard, it's some bullshit on the radio, but yeah, it be hooks and beats. Like, I mean, today 12 is the new 16. So your attention span ain't 30-something seconds, and next thing you know, the hook come back around.
I was just having a conversation with Achille, man. I feel like, you know, it's that exposure outside of North Carolina. You just can't, you know, be hot in NC. You can't be hot in Durham, Raleigh, Greensboro. That's not going to cut it. Like, you got to get out there. So if people can invest in these music conferences, like, that's the biggest way to get national attention. If you can do South by Southwest, CMJs, and the A3C in the same year with a good song that, you know, already got your city behind you, your state behind you, I feel like you got a shot to blow. But you got to be able to get out there and hit those music conferences, man, because you just can't stay local.
Ain't gotta spit, I can fucking talk and be hot as shit. No politics, I don't do no talking, I'm not a snitch. I got a bitch that'll fuck you long as you got a dick. She ain't got a trick, but she love a nigga that got a bitch. Plus she got a gift, but ain't really much of a cottage fit. Just apply the grip and just fucking check the hydraulics. That's my hydraulic, bitch. A lot of tits going up and down on Impala switch. Straight hollow tips in this automatic. I got a stick. I got a fifth that'll sit you down like you got a shit. Then put your brains on the wall like a fucking hieroglyph. Then leave the shells in the street like it's July the 5th. Tell me who hot is this? That's who do not exist. It's like I married this game, but when we try to kiss, I get objected by infidelity and misogynist. And this is not a hit. This is a shot for you fucking rappers and not a miss. It's obvious that you on my set like in Dominican. You think you white, but you really black as Obama lips. You motherfuckers should get the fuck off my mama's dick. Faggot ass killers. They on some dumber shit. I'm dominant. It's the oxymoron conglomerate. I'm like a brick of napalm, Shaq and Osama mix. I promise this, if I fuck around and I palm the switch, I get to flick it 2 times, bombing it. Omega, baby. Omega, baby.
Collaborating with one another, you know what I mean? Putting out collaborative mixtapes, you know, going to each other's shows and actually showing love and supporting and buying each other's albums or merchandise. You look at places like Atlanta or Houston, that's the reason that they got on. That's the reason Atlanta's still winning, is because they have unity.
The people who do have the national eye that are from NC, they have, you know, if they wanted to, they could shine a spotlight on the rest of NC. But, I mean, if they don't, that's their choice. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, if they did, it would be a good look for NC. But I don't really hear nobody that's, you know, made it from NC coming back trying to put other NC artists on and trying to start a movement here at home. But, you know, that's like waiting on a handout. So I ain't going to advise nobody wait on a handout, but you asked a question. So there it is.
Well, things like the festival were created to help give, you know, the scene more attention.
Your festival, Beats and
My
Bars
festival. You know, Underground Collective and Beats and Bars was created to give artists more attention because I believe that North Carolina artists have been blanketed, by people like Knife Wonder and, anybody else who's made it out that didn't necessarily reach back, right? So to me, I'm a passionate person about making sure people know that North Carolina is dope and what is in North Carolina, right? So as long as other artists don't get in the other way of other artists, being shady, not pulling people together, then we could probably make it, you know what I mean? But there's got to be movements. Every areas have movements, right? And so North Carolina didn't really have a movement 5 years ago. That was like a collaborative, consistent thing. Atlanta does, Florida does, Cali does.
A lot of people say we have to really like have our own sound, but I don't think people really understand how true it is. Like when you hear that statement, man, like we really have to develop our own sound to where you hear it and you know that's North Carolina. We don't have that. We have like some shit that sound like this, some shit that sound like this, some shit that sound like this. Just being blunt, but that's what we defining you. Misery will tell you how I roast niggas in my second round. And that's exactly what it's time to do. Achille and Kenny Mack hit my jack at least 4 times. I gave them 5 names. I'm telling no lies. These niggas scared of losing or they caught up in their pride. They all made excuses, but you had first dive. Your footage was garbage. Corny ass lines, that fast delivery like shipping handling online. Peep your YouTube channel, Freako919. Figured you had a Facebook page I could find. That day came when Achille tagged your name with mine. Now, my nigga, why you sporting that ice grill? You could tell me don't believe my eyes or plead the fifth, but was or was not your profile pic a selfie like this? Hey, now don't try to deny it or delete it to save your face, cause I brought 3 copies and got a screenshot just in case.
Who else you know that can change the weather by picking the pen up? Lyrics December spitting, give them the shivers. So cold I left the common cold with the sniffles. My click a problem that common arithmetic couldn't solve them. Cold as the winter, summer, fall when I start to spring into action. It's like I'm robbing the cab the way I hopped out the back. Got in the front and drove him crazy. Got my foot on the gas, 1 foot on your neck. You expect me to finish last? If I ain't first, I'm right on your ass. Imagine passing the torch to rappers who say that they in the streets, but they never been past the porch. You should contact your reinforcements. Combat's more of a sport if that's what it has to resort to. I'm in charge without a short. I'm on the court. I'm Jordan in his prime when I'm recording. Boy, I got more lines than corduroy. My niggas in the field like 49ers. Boy, you should have left your style in storage. It's a party at Mikasa, and I bet your baby coming like a stork just brought it.
Yeah, it's big enough. That's it. Listen. Please pay attention to me. It's like I'm begging for the top here and I'm heading for it. I spit punches and bars, similes and metaphors. You slow as hell, I'm talking double doors. I'm professor with the juice like Dumbledore. A headshot will probably humble y'all. I fell in love with the hustle. It's the feeling in the air I could grasp on, no apple. You could get booked with the Mac on. Young niggas smoking backwoods and gold chains, big bread. Sent 150 to Spokane, dog food. I'ma eat the plate like lo mein was gone. But I'm here now like Rogaine. If Jesus died for us, why we still oppressed, nigga? I'm living in the flesh, I can't help how it gets, nigga. Pockets fucked up, so you watching on the next nigga. I can't even speak to you, that's just how the streets do you. My best dog got killed, it was a sad story. We ain't never had the dog, but we had glory. We was ballin' like Kobe when he had Horry. We was winning like Pippen when he had Jordan. Collapse hours in the autumn, that's time falling. Police oppress a black man and you a recording. Instead of helping them, you will probably ease off. Big backwoods, I need at least 4. Big hammers get the reef off. We the people need a peace offer. We don't need caution. People know, it's like anything, like if you know you could take another person to the next level, why you just gonna give them that for free? You know what I'm saying? But some people ain't asking for nothing for free. Some people wanna pay you for your services,
but do what you say you're gonna do. If you're gonna play me in every time you got a set, don't play me if doors open at 10, don't play me at like 10:30, 10:45. Play my shit like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done paid you. How many other niggas paid you? Ask yourself this. How many other niggas paid you? 5 other niggas paid you, then weigh me with who doing that. But if I'm the only cat that's like giving you some bread at the very moment, play my joint at like 1 o'clock. When the club packed, play it at 1:25. Last call for alcohol coming up in a little bit. Turn up. Announce me.
When I was going to the club, I didn't hear the DJs when 12 o'clock hit or 1 o'clock hit and the club jumping. I wasn't hearing too many DJs playing some local shit. They was playing Migos and Future and 21. So I don't know. Most DJs like, and I can't hate. They want to make money, so they got to rock the club. And you rock the club, you got to play what's hot. And I don't know if DJs are solid enough with themselves to try to break artists. I don't really see DJs break artists. Now, if I'm wrong, somebody put me in my place. But I ain't seen no DJs around here trying to break no artists. I ain't seen it. I ain't seen it in a while.
Do you think the NC radio stations help push local music?
I mean, absolutely not. I don't think North Carolina radio helped push local music, but it's not their fault, okay? It's Radio 1 fault. It's Clear Channel fault. These DJs have to stick to a playlist. They have to play that same song you've been hearing, you done heard 6 times already today. They have to do that if they want to keep their jobs. They have to playlist. Only time you can play local music is on a mix show. That's it. Like when you hear mix shows, most of the time you'll hear the intro. They'll give a nigga a shot if they let him do an intro to a show or something, and then you might hear some local songs in a mix show, but that mix show was like an hour at an odd time when nobody's even listening to the radio.
You know, DJ Double J is dope. He's got a great thing going for himself with the radio station. I've heard him play local artists in his own private gigs and stuff, which is dope because nobody tells him to do that. But, you know, as far as the radio station, Choice FM is probably the best radio station in the area. That's not necessarily, they promote local artists all the time. You can go down there anytime you want to and interview with them, play your music, freestyle, whatever you want to do. But they're not getting the same kind of playtime and awareness that 97.5 is. People think that 97.5 is pushing the culture forward, but they're not. You get an hour on Sunday while everybody at church or driving. It's kind of like, that's not going to help nobody do nothing. So it's like people don't really fuck with Choice like that because they don't know about Choice. And that's Choice's own fault, right? And that's why we partner with people like Choice because we want them to know that you have an advocate. 97.5 ain't no advocate.
When the bag, right? You know what I'm saying? Unless you fuck with them personally. You know, of course you got people that got, a lot of DJs got their own like entities outside of their job. Like if you're a radio DJ, a lot of these radio DJs got labels and management teams, artists that they personally dealing with. So of course they come first, that's only right. And then you got the other DJs that just got situations. You gotta break the back. Yeah, they'll give you 1 or 2 spins, but in this industry, that shit don't add up to nothing. Them labels want to see consistency. They want to see 100 plus, 111 spins a week, at least 70, 80 on multiple different radio stations. So you just got your home radio station playing you once or twice a week. You kicking out $400 for that shit. That shit ain't doing you nothing. You got it's packages you gotta buy. You know, you gotta look into it.
You gotta have that money.
Yeah,
money gotta be
and it's not that much. You know what I mean? Especially for the rappers that talk that shit and they rap. You talking the shit. You got the Fendi belts on and you got the red bottoms and you in the club with bottles. Even myself, I'm not just talking about other niggas. I'm talking about myself. You know what I mean? It was a time I had to look back like, damn, I just blew 800 in the club right quick and for nothing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even get no ass. You know what I mean? You just blew money on bottles and just had your niggas having fun. When that 800, I could have been on the internet looking at a marketing little package to help promote a little single or something. Put that on TuneCore at the time or something. Anything. That 800 could have went to my career instead of just blowing it in the club.
That's
so
right.
once I learned to balance that shit, a lot of things move forward.
Gotcha. Do you think the North Carolina radio stations help push local music?
Yeah, you got that bag.
It come back to the bag. The bag is a major part of the situation.
Radio stations fuck with you, you know what I'm saying? If you look out for them, they gonna look out for you, you know? And not to, I hope I ain't getting nobody no trouble saying that shit, but I mean, it is what it is. If you don't know that, you gotta holler at these DJs. Then you tripping. You in the wrong industry. You doing this shit for fun. You know what I mean? When you take it serious and you got that single, you gotta push that shit. Sometimes people push singles for a whole year before it take off. You know? Today, shout out to Crosstown Beats, shout out to Whole Hazardous. Ike put that single out last year, but today it just premiered on BT Jam. So it's just now about to take the fuck off. But that come from pushing, keep pushing, and not giving up on the record. You know what I mean? Timing is everything.
They got me dealing with all this, and I ain't even famous yet. For each and every fly mouth, I need a plane to catch. I could really claim a check, cause I came correct. I'm here to cut these down, then rehang the nets. I be under the radars, but all over the grids. Leaving my job every day, smoking a cig. Picturing when my time come, hoping it's big. I mean, if not the headliner, then the opening gig. You see, my consequences were a result of my decisions. Now I be God-fearing under normal conditions. Forever immortal if I get 1 million listens. My grandchildren still be getting free admissions. 10 years ago, TV was only 3 dimensions. 10 years from now, imagine high definitions. This kind of repetition really inspires musicians. I make it look as if it doesn't require precision. I got a bar for every liar in the prison. What angle can you try versus a triangle or prism? One Sunday night in Durham, I was broken, couldn't fix it. Me, Marquis, and Ronique. This our 3rd trip to the Bull this week. They get a QP, Cody Pie, you know a £1/4. Blue lights flashing, siren sounds. I start fishtailing, we county jail bound. To Ronique hop out, pick them up and put them down. They question me and Marquis the next half hour. Like where was Ronique? As if he Jack Bauer. I told him I'd never snitch, I'm too prideful. Go the trial route, use title, I'm wiseful. With a shoulder chip of arrogance. Influential, but I hide the apparentness of how my real mother was a surrogate. Close adoption, open embarrassment. I was given away, never given encouragement. Translation, like it's written in Arabic. If you don't know the science, then you probably the experiment.
Being a female in hip hop, I mean, it's like, I mean, you know, it's crazy because, you know, it never changes. It's like a revolving circle. People don't necessarily believe until they come to the shows or come to the festival or come to the platform. They don't necessarily believe it's business as usual. They believe it's something else, and that's just that's just what it's been.
They doubt you because you're a female.
Yeah, and the ability to be able to do what I do, but you know, it's like. And also because there's so much noise going on in the culture, in the scene. There's so many shows, so many platforms. Deep South Bar got something going on all the time. It's like a whole bunch of fuck shit going on all the time. And artists are generally looking for someone that has a dope, consistent platform that's really working for the culture.
I feel like, man, I feel like the industry has just been stained with this certain kind of rap, man. So when people hear that rap, they expect to hear from everybody. So when they hear something different, you know what I'm saying, they can be fucking with you. But if you ain't sounding like the rest of them, you know what I'm saying?
If you ain't mainstream rap,
yeah,
you don't want to rock with bars.
Yeah, if you ain't talking about, you know what I'm saying, lean and, you know, bricks and all that shit, man. So that's why I'm saying I'm gonna keep spitting, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep coming out with different shit.
Balancing the street life and career, you know. I'm one of them niggas that be doing what I be rapping about, so sometimes that ain't a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm facing charges right now. You know what I mean? Fucking around with fuck niggas in the street, but you know, it's a downfall. People like to hear it when you rap about it, sound good, but when you live in that shit for real and get caught up, cause it's, you know, it's downfalls to that shit. It's good, it's life, it's fun and all that, but then it's snitches.
Repercussions to lifestyle.
Yeah.
Repercussions to lifestyle.
Be like that.
You got a lot of artists that don't support each other, as opposed to other cities like Atlanta. Like you go down there, one artist posts something in Atlanta, everybody else, they gonna share it, they gonna tag, they gonna repost, they gonna do all that. you post your joint up here in North Carolina, especially in Durham, they're going to look at it. They might not like it. They ain't going to comment. They ain't going to add it to their timeline. They ain't going to do none of that. And they going to be on their phone with their baby mama talking about you like, yeah, he garbage, he trash. I know him. I don't really fuck with him like that.
Biggest thing, for me, it's like two things. It's like the bread come in the hand because it's like, it's hard to figure it out. Like, it's hard to get the money to pay for it and then pay for it and then still get back to the money. That right there is its own process, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But also, like, for me personally, like, I ain't got no team no more, you feel me? Like, best dog's dead, you feel me? Like, my other dog dead, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas locked up, you heard me? Like, you know what I mean? It be spooky on that level, so I just be like, you know what I mean? I take it for what it's worth. I strive for it. I don't even let it, I say whatever, you know what I'm saying? God, it gotta be something behind it, you know what I mean? Keep it pushing, like I don't even soak about it.
Trying not to get stuck in the box of the battle rapper because I've had pretty decent success with the battle rapping, and it kind of, when people are so sold on you entertaining through battle rap and shit like that, they really don't want to give your music a chance. But I'm an artist at heart. Like, this is what I love to do. I love to rap. Like, battle rap is just, you know, plan B, so to say. And it's kind of even WWE-ish now, but it's very actually. But I don't never want to get stuck in that box. Like, I remember one time I did something back home, and like on the flyer, they put on there a battle rapper pretty good was going to be performing. I was like, I started not to even do this shit. Like, I was mad. I didn't even go front. Like, I felt some kind of way about that shit. Like, I was like, I don't like
You want to be in the box.
Yeah, I don't want to be in that box, man. Because, I mean, like, look at Lux on Hot 97. You see what I'm saying? But where you a battle rapper, that's just how they look at you. And it's hard to kind of try to balance the two. Like, I just dropped the Modest Approach 2, and this is my best project to date. More so because what I put into a production, just solid up and down. And it's still it's a line that, you know, you just kind of got to teeter with it because, I mean, you will get stuck and put in that battle rap box.
And that's what I was just about to say, like, to a certain extent, sometimes I look at the battle rapper that wants to just be an artist as, like, it's almost like a curse to be good at battle rapping. Because it's like they won't let you.
Because they won't let you. They're not gonna let you do both. Like, you know, I did the whole Follow the Flow Fridays where I did like I rap. Yeah, appreciate that. Where I rap like every Friday. Every Friday I did like 30 seconds to 1 minute, like different beats. Sometimes acapella, but mostly beats. Did it for a year, and that pushed my project more than anything. But it also pushed my music on my battle rap following.
I just had 3 shirts, 2 pair of pants, some busted blue and black kids. All of my sister had tampon and that fool, motherfuck that new shit. I was just thugging. Your nigga with nothing, my mama just left me, and my dad ain't coming. So I started hustling instead of me getting down that mud. I should have been getting down there praying. Man, I'm sitting in front of this judge, mama, I see the shit you was saying. I was just thugging. Your nigga with nothing, my mama just left me, and my dad ain't coming. So I started hustling instead of me getting it out that mud. I should have been getting down there praying. Now I'm sitting in front of this judge, mama, I see the shit you was saying. I was just paid a couple bills, dropped the kids off at school, put my bitch off at work. This people about to boom. AMTV on the flat screen. Looking at rappers like that could be me. Look at the bikers like that's for the streets. Look at the phone and be happy you're right. Homies rush the crib, on the hustle, he'll smoke a blunt and chill. Don't fuck up the crib, show that the village, she get my respect. She ain't my girl, but I love her to death. Bottom line. Get us a real, you should cherish it. Body that pussy and bury it. Yeah, take a break and take the summer down. Right to say I barely come around. Like a Camaro when I run around. Like the phantom trying to hunt it down. I've been striking, taking money down. The more you buying, then the price is going down. Down when they go for the low. Got that with shorty, you know, for the scope. I was just thugging.